What's up guys, with the tournaments going on in Indonesia at the moment, I wanted to make a video on the upcoming Super 1000 event, the Indonesian Open. This tournament runs from the 23rd to the 28th of November and has a prize pool of $850,000. There are currently 3 major badminton tournaments in Bali at the moment, the Indonesian Masters, the Indonesian Open and also the World Tour Finals. In this video, I'll be predicting what players I think will perform well at the Indonesian Open, considering the players' current form from the tournaments that have just been played before it. Just a quick reminder to please subscribe to the YouTube channel, we are not far from 2,000 subscribers. Let's first look at the men's singles. For these predictions, I'm going to consider the draws that the players have in the tournaments. In these tournaments there are 32 players or pairs for each discipline. That means it's split up into 2 groups of 16. The winner from each group of 16 plays each other in the final. Kento Momota is the number 1 seed, and I think that the draw really favours him. Chao Tien-chen is the next highest seeded player in his group of 16. Kento Momota beat him in the Indonesian Masters in 2 sets, which was reasonably comfortable. There is also Li Zijia in his group, and I think if he finds his consistent best form, he definitely could challenge Kento Momota, but Li Zijia retired in his first match in the Indonesian Masters, so he can't be quite fully fit for this tournament. In my opinion, Kento Momota reaches the final. To play against him though, in my opinion it's between Anders Antonsen and Victor Axelsen. Anthony Ginting is also in that group, and I'm sure he will want to do well in his home country, but he hasn't been playing that well as of late, and it would surprise me if he reached the final. Between Anders Antonsen and Victor Axelsen, I would give the edge to Victor Axelsen, even though of course he had a bad result in the Indonesian Masters just before this tournament. I just think he's had time now to fully recover, and ultimately he is still the best men's singles player in the world. As much as I would like to see Kento Momota win another Super 1000 event, I just don't favour him against Victor Axelsen. Although I do think that Kento Momota has got significantly better in each tournament that he's played in since his recovery. In the men's doubles, I think that the first group of 16 pairs is actually significantly better than the second group. Kevin and Gideon also look like they're finally getting their form back, and they played really well in the Indonesian Masters. They will likely play against Aaron Cha and So Wee Yik in the quarterfinals. They have played against each other a few times lately, and I do actually think that the winner of this quarterfinal will have a great chance of winning the whole tournament. The match will be really close, and for picking a winner, I would probably go for Kevin Tukumolio and Marcus Gideon, although it will be a very close game. Li Yang and Wang Qilin from Chinese Taipei are also in that group, and although their form hasn't been great in the last few tournaments, they are still the Olympic gold medalists. I think if Li Yang and Wang Qilin can play well, they will reach the final and beat Kevin and Gideon. In the other 16, I think the favourites, even though they are unseeded, are Takahiro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi from Japan. These two have been in brilliant form for the second half of this year. They are playing Asan and Setiawan though in the first round. I think this will be one of the best games to watch in the tournament for the first round. Then in the final, I think Li Yang and Wang Qilin will get their revenge versus the Japanese pair from their loss in the Denmark Open. In the women's singles, the big favourite has to be Akane Yamaguchi from Japan. A lot of the top women's singles players are not playing in this tournament, which benefits Akane Yamaguchi even more. She's also in incredible form lately. She won the Denmark Open, French Open, and is likely going to win the Indonesian Masters. There are still some other high-ranked players also, such as PV Sindhu, Ratchanok Intanon and Ansi Young. Although Akane Yamaguchi only just beat PV Sindhu, and that was pretty convincing too. Ansi Young and Ratchanok Intanon will be our biggest competition, but I still think that Akane Yamaguchi should be winning the women's singles. Going into the women's doubles, the final should consist of the 2 top seeds. Without China being there, Kim and Kong and Gracia Polly and Apriana Rahayu should be favourites in every game they play in. They won gold and bronze in the Olympics too. Although I would have said that's the same thing for the Indonesian Masters, and both of them were knocked out. I do think that though, in the Indonesian Open, the Indonesian pair and the Korean pair will step up. The pair that I think will win the tournament though would probably be Gracia Polly and Apriana Rahayu. Lastly then, in the mixed doubles, I would say here the 2 pairs that should meet each other in the final are Yuta Watanabe, Arisa Higashino, and Decapul Puravanarucro and Sapsiri Taratanachai. Similarly to the women's doubles, both of these pairs stand out over any of the other pairs here. Praveen Jordan and Meleta Diva Octaviante are the second seeds, but they have looked really underwhelming as of late, and I can't see them winning it, to be honest. Tang Chun Man and Suyung Sweat from Hong Kong are actually also in really good form. They obviously reached the final of the Indonesian Masters, actually beating Watanabe and Higashino. Although this was an upset, I think that if the pairs play each other 10 times, Watanabe and Higashino would win 7 or 8 of them. In my opinion, Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino beat the Thailand pair in a very close match in the final and wins the mixed doubles. That's my prediction for the Indonesian Open 2021 Super 1000 event. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree with me and who you think will win the tournament. Thank you for watching and have an awesome day.